Oh, congratulations. They decided they want to do this. So why are you not letting them do it? They decided that they want to do it. Oh, aren't you a gentleman? What a beautiful representation of Canadian Arm Wrestling Federation. Thank you for summing it up.
In today's video, we will discuss the Canadian and USA National Arm Wrestling Championships, Devon Larratt, Jodi Larratt, Brian Shaw and Engi Terzi's health updates. So as we just saw in the beginning of this video, the clip which I used from Devon's channel, Jodi was shouting at the referees. Before we discuss the context of that, let me remind you that the Devon Larratt family is doing everything they can to popularize the Canadian National Arm Wrestling Championships along with the sport of arm wrestling in general. Last time it was Devon who made these championships, the nationals, more popular than ever, maybe because of the controversy that he had with Ryan SP, but him competing, which I guess was a good thing if it wasn't a drug-tested league, drug-tested nationals. It made it really famous, and we cannot deny the fact that these controversies, they spark a lot of views and the Larratts know it best. Last time Devon beat up Ryan SP again and again and he lost, then beat him up again so that he doesn't place on the podium. That got a lot more views to the national championships, for the national championships, than it would have otherwise. So we cannot deny that these things are maybe making it more popular. Kind of in a negative way maybe, but still. So this time Jodi was shouting at the referees. The context was, I think the match was involving Pork Chop, which is Devon's training partner, and either him or his opponent did some fouls, lost the match, the referee called the winner, and Jodi and then they decided that they want to run the match again because the winner did not want to win the medal, win the championship on fouls. But the referee said the result has been already decided, the champion has already been decided, and now I'm not going to change. You can have that extra match, but it will not affect the rankings, it will not affect the results, it will not affect who gets the medal. And because of this, Jodi got more offended than the arm wrestlers themselves, and she started shouting at the referees, and the referee did this gesture. I think it was a perfect way to deal with anyone who interferes with the referee's job. And for some reason, which is unknown to me, Jodi felt offended after this, and she started playing the victim card by blaming the referee while cursing at him. So you are saying that you're not a gentleman while cursing at that guy, and you still want him to be a gentleman. That was a really funny moment. Devon was hiding his face with his t-shirt. He did not want any part of that. So which was really amazing. It was a funny moment. I haven't got hold of the results, the official results at least. They haven't been uploaded on the website yet. As soon as they will be uploaded, I'll share the link in the description. But before that, I've asked a couple of guys, if I get hold of unofficial results, I'll put them in the link in the description. So same goes for the USA National Championships. I heard that the Hail Razor made a comeback. I'll link the videos in the description, and as soon as I can get some time to watch the entire tournament, I'll probably do a live stream about that as well. The USA Arm Wrestling Championships results have also not been uploaded yet. Luke Pulcher won. That's what I saw on his Instagram page. Congratulations to one of the best referees out there. So Brian Shaw uploaded a video training pronation, one of the exercises that Devon Larratt taught him during their collaboration. It looks like Brian Shaw was answering those people who were doubting that he's going to be in the sport of arm wrestling for a very long time. I am gonna figure this arm wrestling game out to the best of my ability. So far, I have been playing around and getting a feel of it, but that's not enough for me. I don't like to dip my toes in the water with anything I'm gonna do. I am much more of a jump in and learn how to swim type of person. I know lots of people are excited to see what I can do with arm wrestling, and to be honest, so am I. So Devon commented under this, which is funny. Brian Shaw pulled Levan's whole body with table in both arms on Christmas 2027. So the context behind these memes is that Devon wrote on his board in his room that Dennis pulled Devon's whole body with the right arm, not the left, with the right arm across the table in 2018. And since then, people have been making different versions of that, which are almost always funny. So Devon also uploaded a photo, Devon Larratt. I'm not what I will be. So looks like he's planning on getting strong once again, which is kind of obvious, but at least he acknowledges that he was way off his shape, in which he was when he faced Levan Saginashvili, but it doesn't look like he's going to take way too much time to get back to a similar shape compared to the weight that he's going to carry on in the future, proportional to that. And speaking of Brian Shaw, once again, Derek Smith also posted on Reddit that he will be flying to Brian Shaw's next week, establishing a local practice for him. I think we are going to lift as well. So we will see some other videos, hopefully, if not on Brian Shaw's channel, then on Derek Smith's channel. So at least Brian is taking serious and he's going to get all the support that he needs from the arm wrestling community. There is absolutely no doubt about that. So looks like Engin's health is getting better. The infection levels are still pretty high, but he's out of the hospital and he's out of the trouble. And he will be back to doing these podcasts. I should not even say he will be back because he was already doing these from the hospital itself, because Engin loves arm wrestling so much. So I think all of our best wishes for Engin really worked, and he has a job to do. Like, he just cannot leave arm wrestling like that. It will be different without him. And guess who's back? Engin Terzi is back, and he'll be back with full force. So Auden Larratt and James English both kind of gave their opinion about their match after it was posted. Auden just gave us a brief description, the technical analysis of the match. He even explained how round 1 was not a false start. It was James English who moved first, which kind of made sense to me. And then James English did a full breakdown. The mental aspects, the strategic aspects, the mind games, everything. He also discussed that when Auden was pulling his arm after he had already lost the round, he said that you guys are overreacting to that. In fact, I was one of the guys who kind of overreacted to that. But James' thing was that he was not applying that much pressure on my arm. In fact, it helped me open my fingers and get the blood out of it. So it was all okay. It was nothing serious, and we should not react to that much. So overall, he said that it is on the referees. It is not on Auden. If he had the abilities to get some advantages in the setup, he would have also done that. So don't blame Auden. Blame the referees for that. Thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe.